Hey guys, it's Tommy. Welcome back. Um, Last time, what I did was I gave you guys a brief background on Xianxia and a brief overview just to help make it easier for any newbies out there who wanna get into it. Um, I'm gonna continue that same trend this time with some recommendations of novels, websites, and just other places where you can read, and just to make it, like I said, easier for anybody who wants to get into it. Maybe anybody who doesn't really know, just to know, um, because there is a lot of stuff out there, and it can be hard to know where to start. Not all genres, to be honest, are well written, like most, like other novels, like any other novel. Not all of them are well translated, and some of them are just self inserts. To be honest with you, so it just helps to have a guiding voice. So much to help you out. So novel updates is a great place to start first of all, because they're like an index, they're like a catalog. They have a lot of information on novels, and I believe they have most of the translated novels out there, if not all. Like, if you can't find your novel on novel updates, then you might you might not be able to find it out there at all. To be honest with you, maybe I think there are some novels who aren't there, but there's not too many of them. So like I was saying, novel updates. The one thing I like about them is they have reviews for most of the novels. So most of the more popular novels have like maybe dozens, hundreds of them. So it might make you. I try not to use that as like a judge jury type of thing, and because at the end of the day, it's opinion based. Everyone has a different taste, But if it has 100 reviews and 75 people say it's trash, chances are it's not a great work. But at the end of the day, you still want to use your own judgment, and who knows, you might be the one person who likes that story. So, but the reviews do help for most of the time. Okay, so also use the tags. That will make it a lot easier to find what you're looking for, find something that interests you. And I don't mean just like action and fantasy or sci-fi. I mean like more specific stuff. Okay, like sword and sorcery, multiple dimensions, male lead, artifacts, transport to another world, um, legacy. You want to use just what you're into, or Yahweh, what I mean, just transgender or gender bent, whatever. Use those tags that you want, and it makes it a lot easier to find because, like I said, there's a ton of works out there. And if you just randomly read and trying to find something interesting, it might just put you on genre at all in total because you might not even want to, continue. Um, Also, use the reading list feature. It's super helpful. If you're reading a ton of novels like I do, or even if you're not, it just makes it easier because you don't have to like remember. Or, you just bookmark it, and everything you read it just pops up alphabetical order and everything. And it just makes it really, really helpful. And also the forums. I like the forums because they're funny and they're really helpful sometimes because people can talk about suggesting, or like if you read a novel and then you stop reading it for a while, you should use your reading list feature because it helps. You see, and you want to go back to it, and you do all you have is a brief example of what it is. Pop it in the forum, and most people will, just throw out their opinions, and most of the time, from what I've seen, eventually people get it, and you're like, oh, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. People are just super helpful on the forums, so use that, guys. It's a great tool and it helps. And it's just super entertaining too, because sometimes people talk about their life and random stuff that's happening. So it's just if you're bored or anything, just jump on forums. And there's people who are like you, so it's easier for them to like relate to what your interests are because you guys at the end of the day are, what I mean. You guys are pretty much into the same stuff, most of the same stuff. But I'm getting off track. But another place to go for novels is Wujai World. Okay, it's one of the oldest and largest translation sites out there. Great quality, interesting stories, fairly consistent. I don't really have a lot of bad things about Wujai World. All I can say is their database isn't maybe that huge because at the end of the day, actually do translate. But for translation websites, they have a lot of web, and they're always pretty much adding new content, like new novels and stuff. So It's pretty good. Another place I like to go to is web novels, webnovels.com, and huge database, and they actually do translate works. So it's a huge database of works that's already been on me. So, and you also have the option to publish your own works. Most of the works there are owned by Kidan because, which is the publishing place that publishes most that owns most of the rights for the original works in China because most of they license most of the works. So you actually have a transition coming from directly the source as opposed to like Wuja Road or something like that. But what I don't like about webnovels.com is at times it's bad quality. Even if like it can happen anytime. Any work you're reading, it might start off with great quality, but then it might just drop because you have like one translator do maybe at a time five or six, sometimes maybe more, sometimes less, but most of the time, but you have one translators do more than one. And if it's like something that's frequently released like that, it makes it hard to translate and be up to date with your quality, and that kind of tanks it, and it's not great. But it's always there. If you can overlook most of it, you're good. But it also has an app, which makes it really nice because you can read easier. You don't have to jump from website to website like novel updates because like at the end of the day, novel updates, like I said, it's an index, it's a catalog. They don't have everything there. You click a link and it takes you to the website that has the terms of the work, as opposed to web novel where you can just read up whatever you want right there and then. Okay, so yeah, and now for some recommendations of actual novels. I like Stellar Transformations. I know, kind of just come out of it. But some of my favorite ones, Stellar Transformations, Palong, Calling Dragon, I Should Show the Heavens, Will Eternal. Um, my favorite authors, I used to be IE Tomatoes, but Ergan grew on me. He has a lot of great works. Renegade Immortal, World of Cultivation, I like that. Um, I'm just throwing out names. But, okay, so that's what I say because my taste might not be the same as your taste because I'm more of like the action, sci-fi, fantasy. Well, it's Jar Jar, so you can already fantasies there. Just assume most Jar Jar works is fantasy. But I'm not really into like the romance stuff, and I know everyone has different tastes. But so I don't want to like just give you just name out names because at the end of the day, my recommendation it's based off my taste buds and my opinions. But what I can tell you guys are authors that I feel are really good, like Ergen, I Eat Tomatoes, Blue Coconut, um, their names. Oh man, their names is. But there are a lot of authors. I think it's this Blue Silkworm, Dual Adaro, that author, Dual Bokon King. I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce some of the names just because I'm gonna do a bad job. But there are a lot of, like I said, there are a lot of novels. I'm gonna put put the links below to like Wujaro novel updates and web novels, just so it makes you guys easier for you guys to go do some digging. Because at the end of the day, I'm just giving you some background info, just make it a bit easier for you. Okay. All right, guys. It was a wonderful time. I had fun doing this. Subscribe. Keep your alert on. The little bell at the top. Check out some more of my videos. Okay. We're gonna have some fun. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.